Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel here. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be bringing you a not really talked about money play that is really good at Madden 21 this year. Now this is going to be the play gun tight slots halfback week flood. Now this was a really good play last year. Gun tight slots halfback week overall was a very good passing formation last year out of the Oakland Raiders playbook and out of other playbooks, but this year it has kind of fallen off the map in terms of like just usability. I really have not seen a lot of people use it both online and in YouTube videos, but flood is still a really good play. It's got a deep post, it's got a corner route, it's got a halfback table route stock, and basically I'm going to be showing you guys a really easy setup, only about 3 steps that can beat virtually every coverage in the game. Now guys, before we do get in the video, if you want to follow me on Twitter, my link is going to be down below. Also, if you guys want to check out my Discord server, links down there, as well as the sign up link for Discord. And if you guys want to check out my 2 most recent videos, they are going to be in the top right of the screen right now. And if you guys want to go and join the channel, it is $5 a month and you get access to full written out Madden guides, shout outs of my videos, and also previews in my videos. Now the shout outs today are going to go to Crystal and Nola G. They bought my Nickel 335 ebook, defensive ebook. And if you guys want to go check those out as well, they are going to be on redzonetips.ga, my website. Link is down below. You just go to the schemes tab and it has my online store right in there. But guys, without further ado though, let's go ahead, let's move into this money play.
Yes, out of eyes trying to put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper guap, it might be mine.
Okay, so basically guys, today we're going to be testing this money play against basically every single type of play in the game. Cover 2, cover 3 sky, cover 4 matching coverage, cover 1, cover 2 man, and also cover 4 drop contain. Now basically how you're going to set up this play in terms of pre-play is you want to make sure that you want to go to your substitution menu, which on the Series S and X for Xbox you're going to press Y right before you select the play. So like right here on the play screen, just select Y, it'll bring up this menu, and basically you want to put your fastest receiver on this far left side, and that's honestly pretty much it. Like if you have a slot apprentice, you can go and put him here as well, but honestly the stock corner route is actually very good in this. Now also, if you guys have like an outside apprentice, maybe you want to play on the outside, really just sort of build on your abilities that you have. The New England Patriots really don't have that many abilities, but pretty much that's all you're going to do on offense. Make sure you're going to come out in this flood play, which is the Y play selection on the second page, and pretty much guys, that's it. So now let's go ahead, let's move into this play, the setup, and then against cover 2 defense. All right guys, so here we go. This is a play against cover 2 defense. Now a cover 2 defense, I'm just going to show you the defensive coverage. We're running a stock cover 2. Basically you're going to see you have 2 vert hooks on the field, a middle read, 2 cloud flats, and then 2 deep safeties. Now what you're going to do on this play, what's going to really work against this, if you're the wide receiver on that little corner route, unless like one of these linebackers or defensive backs are in a curl flat and they're covering that, or unless their flats are on really high zone drops like 20 yards, this corner route's going to get really open on the sideline. Also take a look at that X receiver too on that deep post that definitely could split the middle and get open. Now what we're going to do on this play is we're just going to put the tight end, which is the A receiver, on a delay fade, which is going to be Y, A, and up on the right stick. Basically whenever you press A, and what he will do is he will release and go on a streak route. This is going to be very helpful if the play is broken down, none of your receivers are open, and you have time. You can just do this, and it's honestly a great way to get easy yards, and it's a very hard thing to stop in general in Madden this year. Now next thing we're going to do guys is we're going to put B on a smart routed in route, which is going to be YB and left and left stick, and then you're going to press YB again and press RB for a smart route. You're going to see now that he goes about 10 yards up the field. Now that's if you're in like a 1st and 10 or whatever, but if you're in for, say, let's go with a, I don't know, what's if you're in like a 2nd and 15, it's basically going to go the length of the first down. So sort of keep that in mind. But then the final adjustment you're going to make guys is you're going to motion this B receiver to the right. Now an optional adjustment you can make is you can keep the B receiver in that smart routed in route position, but you can motion the Y receiver over to the right, and basically you'll get like a double post sort of concept going on. Now you see if I smart route the X receiver, his route actually gets shorter. You can do that if you want, but basically right here we're going to do this, and this is what the play is going to look like. Now, your first read on this play is going to be this running back coming on this table route to the left side. It's a very, very good route against pretty much all coverages except for man coverages. That's really where it becomes the most vulnerable. But basically, this corner route was a very good route. Then over the top post, and I don't know, by the way, what the cornerback on the right side, I don't know if that's Charvarius Ward. I don't know what he's doing, but pretty much, guys, we're just going to run this play now. Basically, we're going to look first at the running back, then we're going to look at the B receiver, then Y, then X, and then finally A. So we're going to hike this ball. You're going to see that a little block sort of was thrown on Tyrann Mathieu by the slot receiver coming on that corner route. I'm just going to show you guys again one more time. So basically, we're just going to run that. Motion Jacoby Myers out to the right. And we're going to hike him right when he gets to that sideline. You're going to see that it was actually more of the X receiver. He's going to throw a little block on that play. Now, that's going to give you a little bit more room in the flats. But basically right here, the cloud flats, I believe, were set at about 10-yard depth. So we were able to get about 5-6 yards on that play. Now, if your opponent's zone drops to like 5 or 0 yards for their flats, you could easily look to this corner route. I'm just going to show you guys real quick what it is. So on that far left side, you have that little corner route that you could definitely throw to. And I believe, like, if your opponent plays like 20-yard curl flats, it's not going to get over or under the coverage. But I'm just going to show you guys real quick. You're going to see Edelman's going to sort of turn up field, and we have so much real estate. I mean, this is a cover 2 where the flats are about like 10 yards, and this is honestly really, really easy to exploit in this situation. And also, too, I'm just going to show you guys what the delay fade can have in store for you. So we're just going to run this a little bit. I'm just going to show you, like, let's just say hypothetically no one is open on this play. We're just going to let it run for a little bit. So no one's open. What we're going to do, press A, goes on a streak, got to throw it. You see he goes right up the field, pretty much uncontested, and we're able to get a pretty good chunk of yardage, honestly, by doing that. But now we're going to swiftly move into a cover 3 defense. Okay, guys, so now we're going to be attacking a cover 3 defense. So what you're going to look toward first is going to be that table route by the running back. That's going to be very deadly against a cover 3 defense. And I'm just going to show you guys real quick. You're going to see curl flats are going to drop back. We're going to throw the little route to the running back. And I tried to pull a little stop and go there. Didn't really work. Now, if you have a really high agility or overall fast running back, it's definitely going to be very beneficiary, because what you're going to be able to do or beneficial is you're going to be able to do a stop and go, which is basically, I'm just going to, like, I'll show you an example. I actually went over a video on that, speaking of which, but we're going to go with that. So basically, you're going to see curl flats are going to drop back. So we're going to go with a little stop and go. You see we end up getting Tyrann Mathieu and not the greatest of spots, and this is honestly a great way to juke out your opponent without actually having to use the juke ball carrier move. So if you're very experienced in that, that could definitely it could definitely help you out in the situation. Now, I'm also going to showcase real quick, yes, my zone drops, I can't really do it on I can't really adjust it on the Series X for defense, or the Series S. I wish I could, but I cannot. But you're going to see right here, this wide receiver, he's going to sort of get over this cover 3 defense. Now, the receivers sort of ran into each other on that play. Wasn't really a great job by them, so maybe smart routing him is actually not the best idea, that little X receiver, but it's honestly, it's a very, very good way of getting a receiver open right here. So we're just going to run this here. You're going to see this corner route. He's going to run actually into the defensive back, but you see that there was just so much real estate on that sideline. Now, yes, we got generous with a lot of time in the pocket, but we were still able to complete the pass nonetheless and get the first down. But now, guys, we're going to move on to a matching cover 4 defense. I'm going to show you guys how to attack that. All right, guys, so here we go. I'm going to show you guys now how to attack a cover 4 matching defense. So pretty much, just look towards the running back as your first read. Now, keep in mind as well that matching coverage could cover the running back, so just sort of keep that in mind. Basically, just motion Jacoby Myers out. Just go through your reads, see what you got. So you see here, the running back's going to get picked up. So next, we're going to look towards that B receiver. Now, if my opponent's user was in the middle of the field, I was obviously looked then to the corner route or that over-the-top post. I'll quickly just showcase what those will have in store for you. So basically, we're just going to run this little play right here, and we're going to motion out Jacoby to the right. And once he gets in his position, we're going to hike him. You're going to see corner out gets pretty much wide open over the top. Like, it's matching coverage. He was actually able to beat it a little bit. Now, unfortunately, I don't think that was in bounds, that catch there, but it was still a very nice effort by Edelman right there. But we're also going to take a look now at that little over-the-top post. You see I was able to set up this play in like 2 seconds pretty much, but we're going to run this X receiver. You're going to see that he sort of gets over the top of the coverage, and he sort of loses his receiver a little, or loses his defensive back a little bit, and you see we're able to get a touchdown because of the matching coverage. That strong safety did not play the ball correctly. And that's pretty much how you're going to attack a cover 4 match or a matching coverage defense. But now we're going to move on to how to attack a cover 1 defense. All right, guys, so here we go. I'm going to show you how to attack a cover 1 man coverage defense. Now, pretty much here you're going to look, the biggest receivers you're going to look for in this play. B receiver might have a chance to get open because your opponent is most likely going to be trying to focus on the running back or the corner route, and he's going to leave that B receiver wide open. Really depends on how experienced of a Madden player he is and how quick he is to get back to the ball. Now, in terms of your other receivers too, X could play a factor in this. Like you're going to see right here, running back is manned up. But we're going to throw this ball. You see that Jacoby Myers coming from that backside has the inside leverage and is able to make that easy completion right there. And basically we're just going to run that. Jacoby Myers, we're going to motion him out to the right side, and then we're going to hike the ball once he gets position. I'm going to show you as well that corner route, I mean, that got insane amounts of separation right there against that defense. Very nice job by Julian Edelman. He was able to get a lot of separation. If you have a receiver with like good route running, it will be very beneficial for you. And then also we're going to take a look too on at that X receiver. He's going to be coming over the top on this play. But basically right here, we're just going to run this. We're going to go with a little lob pass, and you're going to see that we're just going to run that. Now, I don't know if that would have been a completion or not, but you're going to see that we end up getting down to about the 2-yard line. So that's how you're going to attack a cover 1 defense. But now we're going to move on to a cover 2 man defense. All right, guys, so here we go. We're going to be attacking a cover 2 man defense. Now, the big receivers you're going to want to focus in on are going to be B and Y in this situation, because the running back we already know is going to get picked up by the man coverage. The flat is most likely not going to be open. And the X receiver, the big reason why that route is not going to work up there is because now that you have another safety dropping back, so that's going to cause problems. So the B receiver, for some reason though, I'm going to show you guys, there's like a little glitch going on. Basically, like, look at what happens with that B receiver. He sort of gets caught behind behind his player, and he's not able to move. I don't know what's going on with that, and I don't know if that usually happens or not, just because he has the inside leverage. But pretty much here, let's just say hypothetically, we're just gonna just adjust him real quick. We're gonna actually back him off a little bit. So basically we're gonna back off his receiver. Now, I know that was a little bit excessive right there, but you're gonna see that we go with this, and once again he has the leverage. Now, yes, that is a very tough catch, and he doesn't really, I mean, he didn't really have the inside leverage right there, but that still could get open against a man coverage defense, because an in route is actually a really good way to get that open. Now, next here, we're going to take a look at the corner route. That's really going to be the big factor in this play right here against a cover 2 man defense. This is kind of tougher because you are playing with 2 safeties over the top instead of 1, so it definitely can make your job a lot tougher, but you see we're still able to get the completion. But now, guys, we're going to move on to the final coverage. We're going to be attacking a cover 4 drop defense. All right, guys, so here we go. We're going to be attacking next a cover 4 drop defense, the last coverage we're going to be attacking here. But pretty much what you're going to look at is going to be the running back. He's going to be one of the biggest players on this play. Also, the corner route might get open, and then the X receiver is along with the B receiver. So pretty much just go through your reads right here. We're going to see RB receiver is going to get open. Just hit him with a little stop and go. You see we hit him with a little skirt, and we made him miss a little bit. And if that's a user, he's going flying right at the sideline. So you pretty much just sort of have to play it correctly. If you know how to do a stop and go, definitely very beneficial if you know how to do that. But also, we're going to take a look as well at the other receivers on this play. The Y receiver is going to be the next guy. He's going to be coming right over the top of this defense, and you're going to see we're able to make the catch on the sideline. Now, Cam Newton is not really the best quarterback to do this with. If you're playing like with a Patrick Mahomes or a Drew Brees, it's obviously going to be a smoother experience for you. But this is more geared towards like regs players that don't really have a lot of abilities. But you could also use this in Ultimate Team as well. And you could even like make better plays. Like with the B receiver, for example, you could throw him on like a post route. If you have like a hot route master, if you have like Tom Brady, for example, let's just say hypothetically. But you're going to see too that this X receiver, you're basically going to be able to throw this ball in the corner of the end zone, and he's able to make that catch. So you're going to be able to do a lot of great things on this play. This is a very good play that you guys can use in Madden 21 to beat coverages. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like. Let's try to smash 5 likes. But guys, take care. Most importantly, stay classy.